Hello, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of The Last of Us. We are getting into episode 3 tonight, and I am so excited for it because we are finally going to be meeting Bill and Frank in the show. Now, Bill is one of my top 5 favorite characters in The Last of Us series. I love him. Even though we only got a very short time to hang out with him, I really enjoyed his character. He was like the grumpy uncle, and I did quite enjoy our time with him. So I'm really excited to see him in the show. There are some things that we do know are different here in the show versus in the game. For one, in the game, Joel, Tess had no idea who Frank was. So the fact that Tess and Joel refer to Bill and Frank as a unit, like they know of both of them, they're together, that's already a change that is not present in the game. So I'm very interested to see what the relationship is like with Bill and Frank. And also, we do know at the end of the first episode, the radio went off. It was playing 80s music. That means Bill and Frank are in trouble. So we really don't know what type of situation Joel and Ellie are walking into. But I'm very, very excited for this episode. What I've heard online, this episode is one of the biggest deviations from the game, which is apparent by the fact that we are walking into a situation where Bill and Frank are in trouble and Frank is a known entity in Bill's life. So I've heard it is the biggest deviation, but I've also heard that from people who got to see the episodes early, this is also their favorite episode. So I'm excited. I'm ready to jump into it with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the reaction. Okay, there were no flashbacks this episode. No scientists telling us that the world is over. Oh, but we're finally in open country. I am so excited to be outside of Boston.
You want your jacket back?
Oh, he's letting her use his jacket.
Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
At least there's that understanding there, because it really is not fair to blame her for the situation that she didn't even put herself in. Marlene basically kidnapped her and then decided they were going to take her across country.
5-hour hike.
We can manage that.
Another reason I wouldn't survive in this world, there's too much walking to survive. Too much walking from point A to point B. Can't do it. I'm lazy. The modern world has destroyed my desire to walk.
What are you looking out for?
People.
Oh. Are Bill and Frank nice?
Frank is.
See, that's a little bit concerning for her, because even clickers and bloaters to her were more like legends or rumors than real things. So I wonder how much Federal Military School tells those kids about what is outside the walls as far as people go. Because people, way worse than infected.
How'd you get that scar on your head?
Someone shot at me and missed.
See, that's cool. Shoot back?
No, I missed too. It happens more often than you think.
Because you suck at shooting, or like in general?
I feel like this is the show's way of telling us gamers that do not expect Joel to have the same accuracy that you have with a controller or a mouse, okay? This is a real person in real situations. He's not going to be getting those headshots.
No way.
Is it an arcade
You ever
machine?
play this one?
Oh, it's Mortal Kombat.
I had a friend who knew everything about this game. There's this one character named Melina who takes off her mask and she has monster teeth and then she swallows you whole and barfs out your bones.
I love that, because in the game it's obviously a ripoff of Mortal Kombat, but now that they are partnered with HBO, which is owned by Warner Brothers, they can mention that it's actually Mortal Kombat. That's a lot of fun.
You forgot where you put your stuff.
No, I'm just zeroing in on it. It's been a couple of years.
That would be me. I don't even hide my stuff purposefully and I forget where it is.
Is there anything bad in here?
Just you.
Ah, getting funnier.
I hope we continue to hear that same joke. Oh, super secret hatch.
Go right back there.
Yeah.
What is the point of being secretive about the hatch? You're gonna get yourself killed. What if there's something in there? Was this just employee storage? Kind of weird how the stairs are gone. Ugh. Ah, at least it's stuck, but still. Oh, she's mentioned she's never killed one before. I mean, this is the perfect chance to do it if you just want the experience of killing one. Like a kid dissecting a frog in class. Though this I would feel less bad about. I would not want to dissect a frog. Dissect. Not gonna happen either way. Yeah, I mean, if you just wanted the experience to do it, might as well start with one that's already trapped.
What are you doing?
There's not much ammo out there for this thing. Makes it mostly useless.
Oh, you're just gonna leave it there.
No.
You know what, though? That makes a lot of sense. Because in the game, we end up carrying, especially if you're playing on Grounded, you end up carrying a lot of guns that you rarely get ammo for.
We'll cut across the woods here.
Isn't the road easier?
Yeah, it's just... there's stuff up there you shouldn't see.
Oh, now I have to see.
What, does Bill have like a massive keep out sign of zombies?
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers told you were going to a QZ, and you were. If there was room.
These people weren't sick?
No, probably not.
Dead don't get infected?
Dead people can't be infected.
Another terrifying symptom of this kind of situation where you can start to reason that it's better to kill a mass number of people than allow that mass number of people to become infected and hostile. It's not morally correct, but the numbers game is there. And that was someone's child. Oh, don't show me the mother and her baby. See, I'm not a super paranoid person, but even I wouldn't trust this kind of situation. You're not taking me anywhere I don't want to go. Oh, and this explains Bill. Oh, so he's like a doomsday prepper hiding out from the Fedra agents. Because he's not leaving.
Not today, you New World Order jackboot fucks.
This man has a basement under his basement and is watching the entire town, apparently. Yeah. That's so sad. All those people are about to get killed. And then here's just Bill because he trusts no one. He's even going out there with a gas mask. I love that. And the jazzy, happy music. He's got a truck. He's got the whole town to himself now. He's getting a boat. Is that one of your neighbor's boats? That's a nice generator rig. Our man out here with the gourmet meal with the wine. This man is really out here living his best lonesome life. 4 years later, okay, 4 years after the outbreak, 2007. This is a very complex electrical system he has going on here.
Are you armed?
No,
Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but the reason.
Is this Frank?
But yeah, I'm alone.
From where?
Baltimore QZ. It's gone.
The QZs really just stay dropping like flies. If they don't implode in on themselves, it's rebellions of some sort, like in Seattle.
First, my name's Frank.
Oh, yeah? Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you, then every bum you talk to about it is gonna show up here looking for a free lunch. And this is not an Arby's.
The thing I kind of love about this is the Bill's lines are sounding so awkward, but I think that's intentional because he's just not a people person. He's unsure about this.
Well, Arby's didn't have free lunch. It was a restaurant.
I like them already. Bill is so awkward and anti-people, and Frank is the exact opposite.
Although, can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure!
Thank you. This is amazing.
Oh, Bill is so unused to having people in his space. How long has he been, like, on his own? They're using the formal dining room. Bill was not eating at the formal table when he was on his own. I like this. Oh, that is a thick layer of dust. At least we know our man Bill doesn't have asthma.
What the fuck? Everything tastes good when you're starving.
Yeah, but not like this.
Even the pour? The hand position?
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
My little survivalist prepper gay man, knowing his wine pairings, the perfect pour hand, the way he held the bottle. I love him. I love Bill.
I've been staring at this the whole time. Is it antique?
1948.
Wow. These aren't yours.
My mother's. Could you not?
This is you.
He's trying. He's doing his best. And I appreciate that. I don't think Bill does, though.
No, sorry. No, thank you. Sorry. Not this song. Not this song.
Well, I'm not a professional.
Well, neither am I, but...
Is Bill gonna play the piano? I do think I know this song, though, which I'm kind of proud of. I rarely know old music.
Sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side for a long, long time.
That was beautiful, Bill. I do know this song.
Who's the girl? Girl you're singing about?
There is no girl.
Okay, just skip on right to it. You guys just met. He made you dinner, played you a song, so I guess, a kiss is warranted. In the apocalypse, it just moves straight on through.
What's your name?
Bill.
Y'all made it through the entirety of the first date, and Bill never gave his name. I mean, his little awkward walk. I guess, when you know, and when you're in the apocalypse, there's no reason to be hesitant.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh,
Come on!
3 years together.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now, but not then.
They are amazing. You can instantly see that there has been 3 years of comfort built because Bill is a completely different person right now. Our man Frank, he just wants to do some yard maintenance.
I am asking for some paint and some gasoline for the lawnmower, that's all. I'll do everything else myself.
It is not a
If you say resource management, so help me, I will run through one of your tripwires.
My favorite couple. Hands down. I don't think anyone's gonna beat them.
Paying attention to things. It's how we show love. This is my street too. Just let me love it the way I want to.
They're cute, okay? Frank is the polar opposite to Bill, which is what I think Bill really needed. He needed the bubbly golden retriever.
But we are going to have friends.
Okay.
Excuse
Foreshadowing.
me? We don't have friends, Frank. We will never have friends because there are no friends to be had.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Wait! Oh my god, it's Tess!
Can you not, please?
Not your gun at the dinner table.
I'm the same way.
Oh, you're a paranoid schizophrenic too?
I'm not schizophrenic.
I mean it. I want to thank you, even if we don't end up working together. I really needed this.
We are working together.
Joel and Bill both give off the vibe that they are not in it to make friends for themselves, so it would be up to their partners to drag them into situations where they had to make new partnerships.
Let's go inside. Tess, I want to show you something.
Actually, I have been wanting to see it.
Not inside.
Thank you.
Frank! Frank!
Songs.
I love that Frank absolutely does his own thing and pays Bill little to no mind. They're adorable.
If mine brought strangers into our situation, I wouldn't be happy either.
If
Of all the people you could have
mine-
found on the radio, we're actually decent people just trying to get by.
I see you, Joel, out there claiming your partner.
Maybe you are decent people. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're self-sufficient here.
Galvanized wire already started to corrode. I can get you 10 spools of high tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life.
Okay, Joel's out here negotiating. Oh, not only that, he used his carpenter, builder, construction knowledge to kind of impress Bill there a little bit because he knows exactly what Bill needs to keep up the compound. I like that. I like digging into Joel's background a little bit and showing how that knowledge can be helpful.
There'll be raiders. And they'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
That is a concern because he can handle himself against infected. He built the compound for that purpose. But raiders are terrifying. Strawberries!
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Which gun?
A little one.
I didn't think I was going to love them as much as I do, and that's really concerning. Bill giggling? Oh, my eyes are starting to sting because I'm so happy, but I'm also really worried.
I'm sorry. For what? Getting older faster than you.
I like you older. Older means we're still here.
My favorite couple. Okay, Naughty Dog, how are you gonna rip them away from me? I mean, I think I already know how, but... That's my boy! Oh! What are... They are flamethrowers! The whole fence is lined with flamethrowers. Oh, Bill! Bill, why are you standing out in the middle of the street?
We gotta get you inside.
Oh no, he got shot in the torso.
Hold your hand there for me. Hold your hand there.
Call Joel. You can't be here alone.
Bill, stop acting like you're not gonna make it through this, okay? I can't handle that.
He'll take care of you.
Don't tell me that Bill dies.
Bill?
My heart stopped for a second. Oh, is Bill in a wheelchair? Oh no, it's Frank in the wheelchair. 16 years together. Oh, how did this happen? Did he get hurt or is he sick? Oh, that's some beautiful art. He's losing motor function. They're like a cute elderly couple. At least it's not going to end like it did in the game, but now I'm really confused and concerned because I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, look at Frank's art on the walls. I noticed the house definitely looks more homely and sophisticated. We know who that's because.
I don't want you falling asleep in the chair.
I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
Does he mean he's getting worse and he thinks he's gonna die naturally, or he's choosing?
I'm not gonna give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had a lot of bad days, but I've had more good days with you than with anyone else.
You've also been stuck with him for 16 years, but I understand the sentiment. You know, it's not like you've been around other people, though.
Just give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast. Then take me to the boutique where I'll pick outfits for us. You'll wear what I ask.
Oh.
We'll get married. And you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
Oh, this was not what I expected out of this episode at all. Oh, the part where you said we're gonna get married got me. You guys have been together for 16 years. But I guess you want the formality of it in your last day. Damn naughty dog got me out here ugly crying on Sunday night. Oh, the hole they met in. Bill has to help them. I don't know whose idea this deviation was, but give them a raise. I much prefer this to what happened in the game. Did he remake the first meal that they had together? Man, who would have thought Bill, of all video game characters, would have one of the best on-screen romances that I've seen in a very long time? So is Bill just gonna go on without him? He's stronger than I am, because I couldn't do it.
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. And you were my purpose.
Oh, I should be furious. But from an objective point of view, it's incredibly romantic.
This is beautiful in the saddest of ways.
Take me to bed.
I swear if something happens and Bill ends up surviving without Frank, I'm not gonna be okay. Let them go together. Well then who turned on the radio at episode 1? You know what, I don't care. It just better not have been Bill. That was one of the most beautiful side plots, if not the most beautiful side plot I have ever seen. 100% an improvement from the game.
Bill? Frank?
Oh. Bill, over preparing for everything, must have left a note for Joel, probably.
To whomever, but probably Joel. I figured I fell under whomever. Okay, what's this?
Is that the key to the truck? Does the truck have a battery? Because that was the problem in the game.
If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell, but it would probably be a sight. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps.
He wrote in the laughter.
Anyway, I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. So I'm gonna tell you something because you're probably the only person who'll understand. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. Because there was one person worth saving.
Oh.
That's what I did. I saved him. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep
Tess safe. Who would have thought the motivational pick-me-up Joel needed would come from Bill of all people? Man, to have Bill of all people be the one to kind of give the message you have to keep keeping on. You have to find something worth fighting for. It's alright to miss Bill, even if he claims he didn't like you. He liked you more than he liked anyone else besides Frank. Oh, come on, please tell me there's a truck battery. He's got battery parts. Alright. Joel doesn't have to drag Ellie through a school of infected.
I just finished making a truck battery. It's charging right now.
Okay.
I have a brother out in Wyoming. He used to be a firefly. And my guess is he knows where some of them are out there. Maybe they can get you to wherever this lab is.
All right.
I'm so excited to see Tommy again, to see if we get more background on their relationship, because we're getting a lot of background here in the show that we've never had.
If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow. Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition.
We're getting game dialogue.
Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Yes.
Gonna go check out Bill's bunker. Oh, there's some nice rifles in that collection.
Why was the music on?
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
It's an automatic timer. They never needed help. Yeah, okay. Yep, grab the essentials. Oh, sweet. Change of clothes. Oh, Bill's not there to yell at her to not touch his stuff. I was kind of looking forward to those interactions. Now I'm sad all over again because we have no Bill and Ellie scenes. But I honestly prefer this storyline over what we got when it comes to Bill and Frank. Ah, okay. Taking matters into her own hands, making sure she has the means to defend herself.
Well, don't you look pretty?
Oh,
Shut up.
look at him all cleaned
Nice.
up. Even found deodorant. Take that with you.
It's your first time in a car?
It's like a spaceship.
No, it's like a piece of shit Chevy S10, but it'll get us there. I think. Seatbelt.
Oh, she doesn't know what a seatbelt is. Just whatever you do, do not pass through Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, wait. No, leave it. Leave it. Oh, this is good. This is Linda Ronstadt.
Oh,
You know what Linda
this is the
Ronstadt is?
song that Bill and Frank were singing. Oh, and now they're off on their way to even more danger. Oh no, not the open window. Okay, I cannot deal with this, okay? They're off, they're on the road. You know, this entire episode was a kick in the feels, but at least, you know, there will be some raider massacring next episode. Man, oh man, my makeup looks horrendous and my eyes are bloodshot, but this episode deserved to get that reaction out of me. That was easily one of the most beautiful episodes I think I've seen on TV in a very long time. And who would have thought that Bill, of all characters, would end up having the most beautiful romantic on-screen relationship that I've seen in years, if not if I've seen in all time. The emotion was there. They were perfect. Oh my God. When I heard that this episode was the biggest deviation from the game, I wasn't really sure what to make of that. I was just happy to see Bill, but they improved upon Bill's storyline in absolutely every way. And I'm not even mad that we didn't get the school scene or, fighting your way to the school bus or the bloater, because it added so much to Bill's character and so much to the story to see Bill and Frank's relationship. And I just love the way that they went out. It was so incredibly sad, but so tragically romantic and beautiful. I do not think this episode could have been done any better. Whoever's idea it was to completely deviate from the game and do this, give that person a raise because they deserve it. This was a phenomenal episode. We spent barely any of it with our two main characters. And I think this episode is going to be really hard to beat out as my favorite. It's already kind of one of my favorite episodes I've ever watched, ever. I don't even have much to say about this episode other than I think my tears spoke for themselves, and the fact that my voice is still very much cracking. Beautiful. But what I really need right now, after all of this, is to go ahead and time skip to next week so that we can get to Pittsburgh. I'm not really looking forward to Pittsburgh. I am, but I'm not, because it's so stressful. It's so high intensity going through Pittsburgh. And I'm really excited to see how they choose to handle the amount of stealth and combat areas that are in Pittsburgh and just how dangerous Pittsburgh is. So I think it's going to be a really nice relief to kind of jump back into the action of what's going to happen in the next episode after having this just tear-filled, emotion-filled episode. Absolutely beautiful. If I just sit here and talk, I'm going to rant about how amazing this episode is. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the change of the plot of Bill's story as much as I did, because I really do think this was a lot more. One thing that I am noticing that I would like to point out really quick is that they're doing a little bit more justice to their side characters than what I feel like we got in the game. Because last episode, Tess was able to stand her ground against the infection rather than getting gunned down by Fedra, which just felt more correct. And here we have Bill, rather than being spurred by his old lover who he thought just left him in the middle of the night, he gets to die peacefully with the man he's been with for 16 years as husband. And I think they're doing a lot more justice to these beloved characters from the game. And I'm really interested to see if that continues and how that carries on to characters that we get to know later on, particularly Sam and Henry. So, beautiful episode. Absolutely beautiful episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me again for next week. And I will be seeing you guys very soon. Bye now.